What's up, everyone? Birdsinthetrap MMA. Back at it again. Boys, I did really bad this card. There's no other way to put it. I did horrible. I went 1-4 on the main card, and I kind of feel a little sick right now. So if I sound a little stuffy or sniffle in the video, I'm sorry, but I wanted to get this video out and share my thoughts on UFC 287 because I made quite a few videos going into it. All videos that I want to make for every pay-per-view, every time we have one, like a press conference reaction, obviously a breakdown and a prediction video, you know, the normal stuff. But this was like the first time I really went all into it, and I was really confident in my picks, man. But like I said, 1-4 on the main card. I think like 3-6 overall. Horrible rate, guys. And I need to eat my words. And I fully admit that. All right, we'll get to that though, as far as the main event fight. First thing I want to point out, Ignacio Bahamondes. Okay, this guy looks really good. He looked incredible in this fight. I really liked how he was moving. And he's in lightweight, which is of course a stacked division, but he looks really good. And yeah, he could be a problem, you know what I mean? He's young, really good, and he got a win. And yeah, I'm not surprised he got the win. I got that one right. I didn't share that in my video though. You guys just gotta trust me. All right. What else? Joe Pyfer versus Gerald Meerschaert. All right, man, the middleweight goat, Gerald Meerschaert. He fell short, unfortunately. I chose Gerald Meerschaert just because he has a ton of finishes, and dude, I don't think he's that bad. You know what I mean? So, but he kind of just curled up and quit in the fight. So, kind of lame a little bit. Not gonna lie. I don't know what happened. You know, I don't want to shit on him too bad. But he kind of shit the bed there. This Luana Pinheiro and Michelle Waterson Gomez fight was a really good fight. I finished watching the Gerald Meerschaert fight, and I was like, alright, time to go get my drinks ready, time to get my snacks ready. But I actually was back in time to watch this fight, and it was a really good fight. But I think it went the wrong way. I think it should have went to Michelle Waterson Gomez. Kelvin Gastelum versus Chris Curtis. Hey, I got this one right. I chose Kelvin Gastelum because we have the same birthday, and I think I would have chosen him anyway. And in my opinion, he won this fight. I could just be saying that because I chose him, but I mean, him and Chris Curtis, they delivered a hell of a fight, crazy fight. And yeah, Kelvin Gastelum looked pretty good, and you know, he's finally back in the win column, which, I mean, you got to be happy for after a run like this. So yeah, shout out to Kelvin Gastelum and Chris Curtis for putting on such a crazy fight. That's one of those fights I'll forever be thankful for, that these guys, you know, put it all out there for us. Alright, now Christian Rodriguez versus Raul Rosas Jr., okay? Man, I thought Raul was going to get the first round submission, you know what I mean? I did. But it is what it is, and, you know, it's his first loss of his career. But you know what? He is so young. He shouldn't be too upset. I know he's my age. If I lost a fight like that, I wouldn't be too happy. Especially with the performance he had. He gassed out very quick after the first round, and he kind of showed himself as a one-trick pony. You know what I mean? Got outlanded by a huge margin, and there's no other way to put it, man. He got beat by a more experienced, older guy who's just seen some more stuff, you know, not much more stuff, but enough to handle Raul Rosas Jr. And you know, this guy's got a name now with that win, so good for him. Like I said, tough for Raul Rosas Jr. He probably can't be champ at 20, you know, but I still think that the kid has potential. I'm still gonna root for him. Okay, it's a minor setback, but hey, how many people lose like early in their career and then become monsters? A lot. Alright, now, this fight here, I got this one right, alright? luckily, this was the only one on the main card that I got. Kevin Holland versus Santiago Ponzinibbio. Kevin Holland won by 3rd round knockout. I said it would be 2nd, but it was the 3rd. And I'm really happy that Kevin Holland got this win, man. He needed it, and he looked good. And I'm really excited to see him fight again. The fight to make would have been, you know, him versus Masvidal if Masvidal didn't retire. But, you know, I think that'd be a fun fight. But Kevin Holland, good for him. Back in the win column, right where I want him. And I got that one right. So, yeah, there we go. Alright, now this one I think surprised a lot of people. Okay, Rob Font came out like he had a point to prove, okay? And he did. He did have to make a point after these 2 losses, especially this Marlon Vera loss, where he took life-changing damage, if we're going to be honest. I mean, we can see the stats here. Obviously, he landed more strikes, but the knockdowns were brutal. We're not talking about that fight, though, okay? We're not. He got a huge 1st round knockout win over Adrian Yanez. I chose Yanez to win by 2nd round submission, I think, or 2nd round finish. I don't know if I said submission. I can't remember. But still, man, he got smoked by Rob Font, you know, and Rob Font, the boxing was there. And I knew Rob Font had a great jab, has great boxing, you know. But, man, he put it all out there on display against Adrian Yanez. And, look, I mean, Adrian Yanez still has potential, you know. It's a little setback, but he's still young. He's still got a lot of time. And, you know, actually, when this fight happened, I was happy that Rob Font won. Even though I chose Yanez. So even though I got this one wrong, like, I was still happy to see Rob win. You know what I mean? And, I don't feel too bad about it. Now, Gilbert Burns versus Jorge Masvidal. I know I should have picked Gilbert. I know. And I knew Gilbert was going to win. I thought he would have subbed him, actually. But I knew Gilbert was going to win, but I chose Masvidal because if it would have been right, it would have been a great pick that aged well. But, I mean, you guys heard my video. I said Gilbert's going to win, but I'm choosing Masvidal. And he lost, and he retired, actually. And, you know, if I was Masvidal, I'd be happy hanging it up. You know what I mean? Like, sure, he went out on some bad losses, but it is what it is, man. Like he said in his interview, his post-fight interview, he didn't have shit when he started. Multi-millionaire, set for life. And, I mean, he's got to be happy with that, you know what I mean? He has some incredible records. Of course, I don't think anyone's beaten this flying knee. Obviously, no one else is getting a custom-made belt made just for them to get put on them by The Rock. So, I mean, he's got something to be proud of. And he had a good speech up until he went on that Let's Go Brandon thing. I still don't know what that means, but I'm assuming that since he shouted out Trump before it has something to do with Trump. So, but you know, it was interesting seeing him vulnerable. It was interesting seeing his kids. I'm not gonna call him a bad father, but his kids aren't really in the spotlight much. So, you know, it was good to see him and his family, you know, in his hometown, hang it up. And I think he should have hung it up. He looked like a fighter who should retire. So, yeah, Gilbert Burns got the win. Not too impressive, though, in my opinion, personally. Like, it wasn't the most stunning win. I think we all agree on that. And if you wanted to make a real point, like a title shot off of this Jorge Masvidal fight, I think a finish would have really helped him out. You know, he'll probably get the next title shot just because he already fought for it once. And, you know, he's on a 2-fight win streak now. But I think the fight to make is him versus Bilal Muhammad. I think most people think that. Now, guys, for the main event, I got this one so wrong. But you know what? I kind of didn't, because the fight was going exactly how I thought it would. Alex was beating him to the legs. He was winning the leg kick battle. Adesanya's body kicks were there. And Alex Pereira was evading the right hand so well. But you know what, man? These first 2 rounds, Izzy is dangerous. He's not in cruise mode yet. You know what I mean? So, as unfortunate as it is, Alex kind of bum rushed him, thinking he could knock him out, which I kind of blame him for thinking that. I think he should have just went for it a little later. And Israel Adesanya did what he does well. Alright, he countered him perfectly with the right hand, and then another right hand, and then a left on the way down, and then one last hammer fist. And I'm probably never going to watch the KO again. I already know the details of it. I'm never going to watch it again. I hate Israel Adesanya, guys. I know it doesn't sound good, but I really don't like Adesanya, especially compared to Alex Pereira. I think Alex is a better fighter, better person, more humble, better person. You know, I don't think Israel is the best person. I think he's a cocky, arrogant little brat. And with all that being said, though, I have to give him credit for this. You know what I mean? Stunning knockout over his rival, Alex Pereira. I'm devastated he lost. But if I were Alex, I think the move to make is to 205. Because, look, man, that weight cut is getting brutal at this age. I think he's 35. He just suffered a bad knockout. I think he should just go up to 205. And I think he'd have a lot of luck there. Do I think he could get a win streak going? Maybe not. But I think if he fought Jamal Hill, he might beat Jamal Hill. You know what I mean? Is he going to go into a fight with Jamal Hill? No. You know, probably not. But I still think he should dip his toes in that division and try it out and maybe meet Adesanya up there one more time. Just because it'd be crazy. And I'd pick Alex to win again. At 205, I'd pick Alex. Yeah, man. As far as Israel Adesanya, like, what's next, guys? Like, he's beat everyone in his division. The whole top 5, I'm pretty sure. So, I mean, I don't know what anyone else has to offer this guy at this division. He ended the streak of decisions. Good for him. He actually had a stunning performance, man. I mean, I have to give it to him. He made me eat my words. But guys, I think that the next fight for Israel Adesanya, I think it should be Khamzat Chimaev. I think, fuck it, don't put Khamzat in there with a contender. Don't waste it, you know, because if he loses, it's over. Like, the hype is done. Just put him straight in there with the champ. Because what else is there? What other choice do you have? You know what I mean? And Adesanya would probably welcome it. He'd probably be like, oh yeah, this fight gets me on a bet. With that being said, Khamzat round 1 submission. I think is what would happen. But yeah, so hats off to Israel Adesanya. Congratulations to him for, you know, beating his boogeyman, getting his title back. You know, I'm still mourning for Alex Pereira's loss. I think this was like his first time getting put out cold like that, man. I really didn't like to see it. And Izzy has the mentality of a 5-year-old, man. Like, how can he really feel good about going and taunting Alex's kid? Like, I get that Alex's kid taunted him. That was 5 years ago when that kid was maybe like 4. You know what I mean? I don't know. I saw some people saying, like, it's a good lesson to learn. Don't dish it if you can't take it. But I'm like, dude, that kid is like not even a teenager yet. You know what I mean? And Izzy's an asshole for that. Izzy is a straight, like, prick for that, in my opinion. And I just want to see him lose. I really do, man. With that being said, I did really bad on this card again. 1-4, 3-6 overall. Sorry for the kind of lackluster video. I just wanted to get my thoughts out on this. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good one. I'll see you in the next video. It's been your boy, Birdsinthetrap. And don't forget to subscribe and like the video if you enjoyed. And yeah, we'll keep it coming. I don't know what my next video will be. Probably my Holloway versus Allen prediction. But yeah, I'll see you guys then.